kauman yang racialized, ya, based on racial divisions. Dan I don't think kita boleh sustain lah, because so far selepas 50 tahun kita merdeka, ya, masih tak wujud satu national identity, masih tak wujud satu bangsa Malaysia berdasarkan this basis, ya. So what Putra MCJA dapat can create ialah is a non-racialized political culture. Principles and policy are followed, and the three principles by which we stand may be condensed in the motto unity, liberty, equality. Principles yang tercatat dalam tu ialah 1. A united Malaya inclusive of Singapore. 2. A fully elected statutory legislature. And then 3. Equality of status and political rights for all who regard Malaya as their real home. Yeah. So again, it's liberty, democracy, and equality. So kita boleh lihat bagaimana Putra SJA yang menyatukan mereka yang berbilang kaum, berbagai ini ialah Asia political culture. Mereka mahu melahirkan satu bangsa Malaya pada waktu itulah, berdasarkan budaya politik yang sama, berasaskan kepada prinsip kebebasan, liberty, demokrasi dan equality. Perubahan sebab the way it is now after 52 years is not going anywhere. Yeah, it cannot be based on race, ethnicity. It cannot be based on religion. It cannot be based on language. It cannot be based on even culture and traditions, because kita dah sekian lama kita hidup bersama, ya. Kita sedar memang ada perbezaan-perbezaan ini, ya. The diversity is there. Kita memang satu masyarakat yang plural dan multicultural, dan tidak ada, dan usaha-usaha untuk menyatu padukan kita menggunakan, ya, konsep kaum ini dah dicuba, ya. Bahasa contohnya, memang kita ada satu bahasa kebangsaan, tapi di mana kita sekarang bahasa masih satu isu yang hangat yang menyebabkan konflik, ya. Agama juga sama, kita boleh lihat isu kalimah Allah yang baru-baru ni, ya. So kita boleh lihat bagaimana the unifying factor bagi aku, kalau kita lihat dalam sejarah dan contoh Putra SJA is a national identity based and on a shared political culture yang non-racialized.
Semulia-mulia kamu adalah orang yang paling merasakan kehadiran Tuhan di sisinya, dan tidak ada kelebihan bagi orang Arab di atas orang yang bukan Arab, melainkan sekiranya orang Arab itu lebih merasakan kehadiran Tuhan. Ya? Bahkan dalam keistimewaan di sini, keistimewaan yang Tuhan garanti, bukan kerajaan garanti, bukan British garanti, bukan siapa-siapa garanti. Saya kalau ada pilihan, saya tak mau bercakap dari perspektif ke agama. Sebab bagi saya, benda ni common sense. Kalau Nabi tak cakap pun, kita tengok ke tepi, cucuk orang sebelah keluar darah warna merah. Ni bunyi macam John Lennon sikit lah dia, apa ni, love apa semua kan. Tapi kalau dari perspektif Al-Quran, yang dianjurkan adalah Al-Hub. Yang dianjurkan adalah misalnya kalau Muhammad katakan la yu'minu ahadukum hatta yuhibbu li akhihi kama yuhibbu li nafsihi. Kamu ni tak beriman, manusia tak akan beriman sampailah dia sayang dekat saudara dia. Bila saya sebut saudara ni, ada setengah orang tafsir saudara dia yang nama Ahmad, Ali apa semua, tak. Ini cerita persaudaraan sebagai manusia. Seperti mana dia menyayangi diri sendiri.
The Federal Constitution. And I'll take you straight to Article 1531. This is the provision that's again and again relied on by those who talk about hak-hak keistimewaan orang Melayu. And what it says is, it shall be the responsibility of the Yang di-Pertuan Agong to safeguard the special position. Now, it's special position and not special rights. Special position of the Malays and natives of the states of Sabah and Sarawak, and the legitimate interests of the other communities. Now, note, it is the responsibility of the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. And it is to look into the matter of the special position of the Malays, and not just the Malays, the natives of Sabah and Sarawak. Very unfortunate that the orang asli in Peninsula were overlooked. But thankfully, they would come within the legitimate interests of the other communities. So what you see here is a balancing act that the Agong is supposed to perform. Now, this is the provision that again and again we hear certain quarters saying, maka kami telah diberi hak di bawah perlembagaan, hak-hak keistimewaan. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no provision of special rights in this constitution, and so let's debunk that fiction once and for all. All the citizens of Malaya, irrespective of race, creed or culture, should enjoy certain fundamental rights, including equality before the law. Now please note this, that this was the observation of the Reid Commission report before the federal constitution was promulgated, and this is what they're saying, that all the citizens of Malaya, irrespective of race, creed or culture, should enjoy certain fundamental rights, including equality before the law. This notion that Article 153 forms the constitutional foundation for this notion of kita ada hak keistimewaan, the concept of ketuanan Melayu has no foundation. We've also heard this over the last 20 years, negara Islam. Of this principle shall not impose any disability on non-Muslim nationals professing and practicing their own religion, and shall not imply the state is not a secular state. Now, I'm going to round up a little later. Before I round up, I just want to touch on this notion of secular state, because what's really happened over the years is parties having an interest in wanting to push a certain agenda have sought to give this secular notion a very bad name. And it's not necessarily so. Secular doesn't have to be anti-God. It's always suggested that secular means anti-God, anti-Islam. That's not true. That's not true.
Unity for all the people. 1. Maintaining a democratic way of life. 3. Creating a just society in which the wealth of the nation shall be equitably distributed. 4. Ensuring a liberal approach to a rich and diverse cultural tradition. And 5. Building a progressive society which shall be orientated to modern science and technology. Unity, yes or no? No. Have we maintained a democratic way of life? No. Have we created a just society? No. Have we promoted a liberal approach to our diverse cultures and traditions? No. Have we built a progressive society based on science and technology? No. Yes. Maybe, yeah. So since you said no to the first 4, I can actually stop here. But never mind, since you said maybe to the last one, I'll have to go on. We were apathetic to failure of our institutions, and we did not even bother to hold our elected representatives accountable. And most important, we were indifferent to all the violations. And worst of all, we got ourselves nicely trapped in this ketuanan, whatever we believe in, all right? And thinking that we are all some aliens walking into each other's path.